What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it. Poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully, guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Pisces. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out to Icy Purple and shout out to Team Fish. Now, everybody, I do want to say, granted, this reading's for the next 24 hours. Tomorrow will be November, but today is Halloween, so happy Halloween to everybody. Stay spooky, stay safe, have fun today, and have a good time, everyone. But either way, hello guys, what's going on? Icy Purple, Veronica, Laura, BB, what is poppin'? Jessica, Elizabeth, Ashlyn, Red Sky, what's going on? NYC girl, Angelic, how's everybody doing, man? Hey Holly, how's it going today, guys? All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get it poppin'. Starting out here with Team Pisces, and let's see what's going on, man. What do we got showing up here for the Pisces, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the Fish? Hey, what's going on, Boss Lady Thomas? Messages coming in here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Pisces, we're going to get ourselves here this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's going on with the Fish. Hopefully, the Fish are doing well. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the World card. You could be connecting here possibly with a fixed zodiac sign like an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or a Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, 7 of Wands in reverse. What you're dealing with here, we got the 8 of Swords in reverse. And then taking a look here at the outcome for Pisces is going to be the Magician in the upright position. So let's go ahead here and see what is going on here for you. All right, World card here showing up here, 7 of Wands in reverse showing up here for you too, Pisces. I'm kind of getting the feeling here that you're not opposed to a fresh start. You're not opposed here to some sort of new beginning. You know, the world is all about letting something go. It's about closing out one door, letting a new door open. So this is the energy here of allowing a completion of some sort of specific cycle in your life. Now, it can be a cycle romantically. It could be a cycle in friendship, a cycle in work, a cycle in your own personal life, whatever the case may be for you. But I think that you're willing to put something behind you here because I don't feel once again that you're resistant to it. You know, looking at your current energy, 7 of Wands reversed, this is about being open. If it was the 7 of Wands upright, that would represent represent and show some resistance. But considering it's in the reverse position, there is no resistance coming in here at this time. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Pisces, 8 of Swords in reverse, it's a card here also where it's like you're not thinking about this too much. I feel like you're really open to the idea of letting go of some sort of cycle and moving forward. I think that the idea you like the most is the outcome here, right? Looking at the outcome, the Magician, you're all about wanting to create something new and wanting to manifest a new direction showing up here for you at this time. So as far as what I'm seeing here for Pisceans moving into your next 24 hours, I think you're relatively excited here to focus on conjuring up something new for yourself and manifesting a new direction. Yeah, you know, whatever this case may be, whatever you're ending here with the World card, you're very open to accepting this ending. It could be a relationship, it could be a path, it could be a path in regards to love, it could be a path in regards to work, however it applies to you. But I feel like you're not worried here. You're very accepting of whatever this is. And I touched base on this pretty frequently with everybody about Scorpio season, but the one thing I noticed the most about Scorpionic season is how it's about really allowing endings to come in to cycles that no longer really work in our lives so that we can embrace brand new beginnings. You know, Scorpio season is kind of like the finale, if you will. It's like rounding up all the stuff that's occurred for the past months or years or anything of that nature. And when we get into Scorpio season, it's like that final time where we allow ourselves to say, okay, it's safe to let go of this now, and it is time to embrace the new. So I do see that being the case here for you, Pisces. Very general message, by the way, guys. Nothing super specific, but take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Pisces, I appreciate you coming out here so much nonetheless. Thank you so much to my Fish, okay? All right, baby, we're keeping it popping, pushing, moving forward. By the way, Mike, what up, man? Thank you for the 555. Really appreciate that, brother. Been seeing that nonstop, by the way. So change, and transformation. You said, what the actual heck were our souls thinking coming into this heavy 3D Earth realm? We must have smoked 20 joints before signing the dotted line. You never know, man. You never know. If only we could remember, right? That would be such a fascinating thing if we could remember before we did come here. But you know what? At the end of the day, I think everybody's here at this timeline for a reason. And I think that despite how heavy and fucking tough it's been in the world with everything going on in the world, we're here for a reason, man. And I think that as much as it might feel like you can't make a difference at this time because you're one person, imagine everybody deciding to say, I'm going to try to make a difference, and watching everybody come together and create that fucking difference. And that's what's so powerful. So I think everybody's here for a reason, man. And I think we all have the potential and the ability here to change the world in such a beautiful, positive, and impactful way. But you got to first conjure up your light and put your light out there and keep on doing your best to nonstop provide the light into the world. And if one person can do it, everybody can do it. And inevitably in unity, we can see a positive shift and a positive timeline happen here. So despite how heavy the 3D is, everybody's got to be willing to work together, you know? So whether you think that just you standing in your light's never going to make a difference, just you standing in your light, believe it or not, is so powerful to be able to inspire another person to do the same. And imagine collectively everybody tapping into their light, just how powerful of a difference that can make in this world. So definitely some food for thought, man, you know? But either way though, guys, let's keep it moving forward. Heather Ann, what's up? Happy Boo Day, Ant-Man. Thank you. Happy Boo Day to you too. Appreciate you tuning on in. All right, though, guys, let's get back to it. We did start out with water today, so let's go ahead and do water, air, fire, and earth. Getting on into our air signs, let's see what's going on with the Geminis in your next 24. Message is showing up here for Gemini, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Gemini in the next 24 hours? What is going on here for ya? All right, my gems, we're getting ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Starting out with the overall energy, we got here the Fool in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a Aries for a few of you. Taking a look at the current energy, we got here the Tower, Scorpionic energy. What you're dealing with, gems, the Nine of Pentacles, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Ace of Swords in the upright position. So let's see what's up here for you lovely Gemini gang. First things first, you got a Fool in reverse here paired to the Tower. So I kind of get the sense here for you that right now you are doing your best maybe to kind of ignore a Tower situation. Maybe right now a Tower situation showing up and you're like, I don't want to deal with this in the slightest, which is understandable. I think that anytime we experience something that's Tower-like, our natural instinct is like, yeah, let's get the hell away from this, because we're very much so focused on our comfort. We're focused on our familiarity. The Tower comes and it creates differences, right? Every time the Tower comes, things change. And I think that it kind of is human nature in a way to not be super fond of change. We like familiarity. So I understand where you're coming from in that retrospect, Gemini. You know, there could be changes that are occurring right now in your career, changes that are occurring in your friendships or relationships. And I think that right now it's like, yeah, I don't really want to go forward with those changes. But I think that ultimately here, whatever these changes may be, they are something that's beyond your power or beyond your control. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a card here of confidence. I feel like, Gemini, you're being called here to be confident in the fact that whatever changes might be taking place in your life are going to be okay and everything's going to work out and be all right. I think that one of my favorite things I like to bring up is the fact that we've overcome every challenge in our lives if you think about it. Guys, has there ever been a challenge you haven't beat this far? I mean, you're here today. Every time you've had a problem or a struggle or a challenge thinking you wouldn't make it, you wouldn't beat it, you lived to see another day and you lived to beat it and to move past it. So when you think about it, there really is no kind of curveball or tough time that, you know, life can throw our way that we can't move past when you look at it in that retrospect. So Geminis, taking a look at the outcome here, Ace of Swords, I think for many of you in your next 24 hours, you're going to be coming to the realization of like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm not too keen and too happy on embracing this Tower moment, but I think that I have to realize that it's okay, because if something's outside of my power, I should accept it for what it is rather than fight it and resist it. But ultimately here, whatever might be changing in my life, maybe it's not going to be so bad after all. So this is kind of like, all right, Tower moment, I'm going to embrace you. Come on in here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what changes. But even though it's a bit uncomfortable, I'm open to see what happens. By the way, looking at the exact time right now, it is 5:55 p.m. Team Gemini, which is the number synchronicity of beautiful change and positive transformation. So when you see 555, know that through the changes that are occurring and happening, good things are coming as the outcome of this, okay? Love it, Gemini, and I love seeing that confirmation come in here for you too. Really freaking awesome, man, okay? All right, gems, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you all so much here for stopping on by, okay? All right, baby. So we did our lovely and amazing air signs. We're now going to go ahead and hop on into our fire, and going into the fire signs, let's have a look here at the Leo gang and see what's popping. Message showing up here for our lions. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, you guys are actually coming through here rather quick, so let's get this last shuffle and see what's going on here for you. Leo, overall energy, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Taking a look at the current energy for you, we got here the Queen of Wands in reverse, taking a look at what you're dealing with. You got a King of Pents in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 9 of Cups in the upright position. So Leos, let's see what's in store here for you. First and foremost, I want to note you got a 3 of Pents reversed here and a Queen of Wands reversed. So I feel like for some of you, you're not very confident that something's working out. This is an energy right now not feeling super stable. You could be feeling a little bit rocky or bumpy, a little bit concerned is what I'm feeling for some of you. So if you're a Leo at this time, you might be a little concerned that something isn't going in your favor or something isn't working out. But I think you'll be quite surprised and actually quite pleased and happy to see, looking at the outcome, 9 of Cups, something does end up working out and it does end up working in your favor. You know, sometimes you just have to have a little bit of faith. Sometimes you have to trust yourself. You have to trust the process. You know, this kind of brings me back to, I know this is super minuscule, right? But this brings me back to like moments in like middle school and high school where I would feel like I failed the test and I was like upset about it. I was like, I feel like I failed it. I don't think that it worked out for me. And then little do I know, I passed the test with flying colors. It's like sometimes we really doubt ourselves, but at the end of the day, there is no point because we had what we were looking for in the bag all along. So I get that sense here for Leo peeps in the next 24 hours. You might be concerned about something. You might feel like it's not working out. Life's not working out. My job isn't working out. My relationship isn't working out. But you know, sometimes we get so wrapped inside our head that we don't actually see that it is working out for us just fine. And I think you're going to get that confirmation and that news here with the 9 of Cups showing up that everything's going to be a-okay. So Leos, I would try not to worry too much, man. I would try to just say, okay, let me take a step back. Let me unwind. Let me calm down a little bit, see how things play out. And I think you'll be happy with the results here with the 9 of Cups showing up for you, okay? All right, my beautiful lions, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. But yeah, you know, I bring up that like really minuscule thing. Like I remember being back in high school. I'm like, oh my God, I probably failed that math test. Oh God, this sucks, whatever. And then it turns out I got a 97. I was like, oh, okay. You know, so sometimes we may think that it's not working, but in actuality, it really is. So try not to get too worried here. I would say let things pan out for you. All right. All right, my Leos, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Okay. So we finished up our lovely fire. We did our water and we did our air. Let's hop on into the earth signs, babe, and take a look here at the lovely and amazing Taurus gang. Let's see what's popping here for our bulls. All right, what's going to be showing up here for Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, hey, what's going on, Michaela? And hey, Tiffany, how are you? What's going to be showing up here for Team Taurus in the next 24 hours? Let's take a look, and hopefully we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Taurus, overall energy for you is the Sun in reverse. You might be dealing with a Leo for some of you. Taking a look at the current energy, 5 of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with here. The Love is in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Taurus, is the Tower in the upright position. Don't freak out yet. Let's take a look and see what's up. Now, you might be dealing with a Gemini, a Leo, or potentially a Scorpio, as we have these 3 major arcana showing up and appearing. But Taurus, we start with the Sun in reverse here to a 5 of Swords in reverse as well. I feel like you haven't been happy in a situation, but I also don't feel like you've been speaking up here about your unhappiness with this. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Lovers reversed, you may feel disconnected from someone, especially if this is somebody you've previously felt very close to. Like I'm kind of picking up on a situation where this could be a friend, family member, romantic partner, etc. But you were close with somebody at one point, but you've been feeling the distance, Taurus, very much so. And I think that you haven't really spoken up about how you felt pretty distant from them and how you haven't really felt the love or you haven't really felt a strong connection. And I think that, of course, that's been something that's been bumming you out because at one point things are great, but when you're looking at the current situation, it's like, it just doesn't feel so great right now. So looking at the outcome here being the Tower card here says, I think it's time here for you to be willing to speak up and embrace your truth. Like this is the time here to say, okay, if the foundation isn't wonderful, what am I going to do about this foundation? The Tower doesn't mean, hey, if I haven't felt close to my friend, I need to cut cut this person off, or we need to break up if this is about your romantic partner. But what it means is that why has the foundation been not so solid or stable? Why was the distance created in the first place? It's like, instead of holding back your feelings and emotions, really allow those feelings and emotions to come to the surface, communicate them to the person you're dealing with or to the environment that you're dealing with, and try to figure things out and take it from there. Because the Tower card also represents, by the way, the energy of a massive realization. And what you're realizing here, Taurus, is that by keeping yourself silent, it's not going to provoke or cause any sort of reconciliation, or it's not going to cause any sort of resolving type of energies, but instead it's going to allow this distance or lack of connection to continue. So if you want to be able to make things work, you have to first and foremost put out there what you've been feeling, how you've been feeling, so that we can kind of take it from there, you know, so the next step can actually come forward. So Taurus, I would definitely communicate how you're feeling to somebody here, especially if you've been unhappy with the state of your relationship. All right. That would be my best advisory for you here at this time. Okay. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Taurus, for tuning in. Take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. So we have finished up our first batch of zodiacs for the daily read. We'll be hopping on into our second batch shortly, guys. But thank you so much for everybody for coming out. Really appreciate you. Hope you're doing well here today so far. I also want to say sorry for going live a little bit, or kind of like a lot later than usual today, guys. Did a ton of readings here today, and I started working a little bit later, so yeah, I had to get on live a little bit late, but still happy to see all of you, and thank you guys so much for coming out, man. Hey, what's going on, Kat? How are ya? How you doing today? Moon and Taurus, Veronica, that's what's up. Good positioning for sure. What's up, Tiffany? You said bringing in the Halloween spirit. Happy New Year. That's what's up. Hi, Esmeralda. Happy Halloween to you too. Thank you so much. Love those emojis. Those emojis are cute. That's what's up. But yeah, man, happy Halloween, everybody. Can't believe we're already in November, dude. Like, we were just, we were literally just in fucking January, man. Life just goes by so quick. I feel like the older you get. Like, it was just New Year's 2023. Now we're already in November, and before we know it, we're going to be in January again. So it is a very fast and quick moving time. Actually, it was like just 2020, like a day ago, it feels like, right? It's pretty freaking insane. Hi, Bismo. What's going on? Thank you, and you're welcome, Earth Angel. Thank you. What's going on, Lena? How are you? Thank you guys so much for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. All right, though, y'all. Let's get back on into it, though. We're going to go back into our water signs, and we already did Pisces for the first sign here today, so let's go ahead and have a look here at Cancer and get it popping. All right, baby, let's see what's up. What do we got going on here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. You like the stitch fit yesterday, Kat? That's what's up. I enjoy that onesie so much. I'm actually not going to lie. It's super cold. It would have been nice if I wore it today, too. But what do we got going on here for Team Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for our crab gang? All right, Team Cancer, let's go ahead here and take a look. Starting out with the overall energy for you, we have here the Five of Pentacles. Cancer, you could be dealing with a earth sign like a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Taking a look here at the current energy, the Hangman in reverse, what you're dealing with over here is going to be the Lovers in the upright, and then having a look here at the outcome for Team Cancer is going to be the World card in the upright position as well. So not too shabby here, Team Cancer. I think that you're recognizing that something wasn't a loss. Sometimes we have to realize that something can feel like a loss initially, but over time we can learn that, wait a minute, I actually didn't lose nothing. If anything, I gained from this scenario. And I can't tell you guys how many times I've had that realization. You know, for example, in losing certain kinds of friends, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I lost these people. But then I realized actually that was a blessing in disguise. I gained so much more from not connecting with certain people than I would have gained by staying in those friendships and those specific relationships. So sometimes initially things can feel like loss, but later on in time you actually see that it was a gain for sure. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Cancer, the Lovers. Maybe some of you guys had a deep loss in the past with a romantic partner, but now you're recognizing you gained everything from moving on from that person, because here comes the most majestic domestic person of your life with the Lover's card. You know, some of you guys might have new love coming in and you're like, man, I'm happy things didn't work out with my ex, huh? Because I never would have met this person. Either way though, whether we're talking about love, whether we're talking about general stuff, friendships, etc., you're having the realization in the next 24 hours that I never lost anything. Instead, I gained everything I needed. And here is the things coming in for you that are awesome in your next 24 hours. You know, looking at the outcome here, Cancer, the World card, it really was the scenario with out with the old and in with the new. So I feel like Cancers here are getting ready to experience the new, right? Whatever that new thing may be. Maybe you needed to lose a job to get such a better job. Maybe you needed to lose some friends to meet your best friends. Maybe you needed to break up with your ex to meet your soulmate, right? But I feel like you're finally seeing the proof here of the beautiful new beginning you were waiting for, and you're seeing exactly why something wasn't a loss, but instead it was actually such a freaking gain. So Cancer, I love that for you. Very situational type of reading. It won't resonate to all of you, of course, but I think that if there's anything that I can put out there as a good message that can resonate with everyone, it would be that sometimes, guys, the things we think we've lost are actually not a loss at all, but a gain in our lives. Remember that blessings in disguise are constantly happening every single day. So always remember, it might not always be a loss. It may feel like one, but you'll come out winning at the end of the day too. All right? All right, Cancer baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for stopping on by. So we have finished up with our water. We're hopping back on into our air signs, going into the air. Team of Libra, how you doing? Let's see what's going on for you, baby, in your next 24 hours. What the heck is happening for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24. What do we got going on here for Team Libra, baby, in the next 24 hours? Hey, Heather, how's it hanging? Thank you so much for stopping on by. All right, here, Team Libra. Let's see what's going on. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, we have here the Ace of Cups in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Knight of Pence in reverse. What you're dealing with, Libra, we got the King of Cups, and then the outcome card for you is going to be the Five of Wands in reverse. All right, Team Libra, Ace of Cups reversed here, Knight of Pence reversed here. Definitely getting the feeling here that you just don't have much patience anymore, I think, for some sort of unfulfilling situation. I'm hearing tolerating. You have tolerated something, but you no longer have the room to tolerate it. Maybe this is the energy of tolerating like your best friend's friend, the energy of tolerating somebody that you work with. But I feel like it's like I just can't put up with tolerating something anymore. It's like I feel like with the King of Cups showing up here, the mature thing to do actually would be to speak my truth and share how I feel rather than to put up with something that I can't really stand, you know? So maybe there's somebody in your energy who bugs you, somebody in your energy who crosses boundaries, could potentially be inappropriate. But I feel here for your next 24 hours, it's like I'm done with toleration because I shouldn't have to tolerate something that, you know, really messes with me on an emotional level, whether that be disappoints you, upsets you, angers you. You know, you have the right to enjoy the company that you are with. And if you feel like you're in company with someone that you cannot tolerate at this point, it's not fair for you to have to sit there and put your feelings aside, right? So having a look at the outcome showing up here for you, Team Libra, Five of Wands in reverse is showing up. I feel like you're at a point in time right now where it's like, yeah, tolerating somebody or tolerating a situation really hasn't been worth the stress. And at the end of the day, I'm getting ready here to let go of whatever this is entirely, point blank period. And I definitely don't blame you. Libra, you have the right to who your company is and who you decide your company will be. You don't have to associate with people who bring low vibration. You don't have to associate with people who upset you, anger you, cross boundaries, etc. You have the right to associate with whom you desire to. So I think that it's actually a great step in the right direction here to not put up with something that you don't have to, but instead to make sure that you are giving yourself the best energy possible and surrounding yourself with the best energy possible as well. So understandably so, you are not tolerating someone or some situation any longer, Team Libra. All right? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Libra, for coming out. Really, really appreciate you, okay? All right, baby. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, we did our water, and we did our fire. Getting back on into the earth signs. Let's have a look here at the Capricorn and see what's up, baby. Message is coming in here for Cappy in the next 24 hours. Hey, Sue Stevens, you said as a Cancer, you spoke volumes to me today. Thank you. Well, you're very welcome. Happy that I was able to do so. And thank you so much for coming out. It really means a lot. All right. All right, though, guys, what's going on here for the Capricorn peeps in the next 24? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Cappy, let's get our last shuffle on the road, and we'll see what's going on. Starting out with the overall energy, you do have a 10 of Swords coming into play for you. You could be connecting with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the current energy, Knight of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with, Capricorns, we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And then looking at the outcome, guys, is going to be the Death in the reverse position. So first things first, I want to note you definitely could be connecting with a Scorpio. But I see here with the 10 of Swords to the Knight of Swords reversed, you're at a point right now where I think that what needed to end was communication. I feel like Capricorn, you're at a point in time tonight where, or in the next 24 hours, if you will, where it's like, I need to stop communicating to somebody. I need to allow myself maybe a break or a detox from talking to someone in specific. It could be a family member. For some reason, I am feeling like it's family. It could be a mom because I feel a very feminine energy. But if it's not family, it could be friends. It could be a lover. It could be a coworker. But you're kind of at a point here, Capricorn, where it's like, yeah, like I think I need to stop communicating to somebody for the sake of like my peace, you know? Looking at what you're dealing with, Two of Pentacles reversed, you know, you've been juggling back and forth on whether or not you're going to keep talking to somebody, you're going to keep being around somebody. But I feel like in the next 24 hours, here's confirmation. It's like there's no more juggling showing up here. Looking at the outcome, Death reversed, it's like if I choose not to limit myself from this specific person, then all I'm going to continue to do is invite in the energy of being triggered and invite in the energy that's disrupting and disturbing my peace. So I think you're realizing I need to take some time away from somebody. The 10 of Swords can represent finality because 10s in the tarot, they represent final, right? Finality. But if it's not finality for Capricorns, it can be a temporary break depending on how your situation may personally resonate to you. But I see here for you guys in your next 24 hours, communication definitely just needs to be, you know, off the block for a while. I think you need to stop talking to somebody for a while. It's just, you know, how you feel. And, you know, maybe when the time is right, you'll talk to this person again, but I feel like somebody's getting under your nerves, triggering you, bothering you, and they may not see it, how they're affecting you or bothering you, but right now the protection of your peace is really important, and I think that a lot of you are going to focus here on making sure that you prioritize that. Okay? All right, Capricorns. Of course, if that resonates, great. If not, don't worry about it, but I appreciate you coming out here so much nonetheless here, okay? Thank you, Team Capricorn. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we have finished up here our second batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading, y'all. We'll be hopping into our last and final batch shortly. I'm totally drained. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm so tired now after doing like maybe 7 or 8 readings today on top of the daily. So I'm like, oh, we got so many more to go. But I love being out here nonetheless, guys. Even if I'm drained and tired, I love, you know, sticking around with you guys, hanging out with y'all, shooting the shit, doing your readings. I love you all and appreciate you all. So thank you so much, man. And if y'all are here and enjoying and having a good time, please do drop a like. It really makes a massive difference. So thank you everybody for being here today. Okay. All right though, guys. Moving on forward though. What's it called? Oh, thank you, Michaela. I appreciate that. You said you can take over the sign order. Really, really appreciate that. Also, hey, Stacy, how's it going? Kat said, LOL, I'll be fine for Halloween. Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely feel you, bro. But either way, though, guys, real quick, just give me about a second or so. I just want to take a short break, get hydrated really fast, and then we'll come on back for the remainder of the last 4 signs. So thank you guys for your patience. Enjoy the break. Don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back. Thank you very much.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna 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 fall in love. Just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love.
All right, guys, we are back. Thank you for your patience. Really appreciate you. And without a further ado, let's get on into our last and our final batch. Hopping back on into the water, let's have a look here at the birthday peeps and see what's popping in for Team Scorpio moving into your next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be going on here for the zodiac sign of Team Scorpio in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, wishing you all a happy birthday and a happy season. Hope it's been going well here for you guys so far. And let's get on into it and see what's up here for our Scorpio gang. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, we do have here the Nine of Wands in reverse. So you can be dealing here with a fire sign like an Aries, a Sag, a Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, Queen of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with, Scorpio, we have here the Three of Swords in reverse. And then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the King of Pence in the upright position. So let's see what's up here for you. First things first, Scorpio, we start out here with a Nine of Wands reversed paired with a Queen of Swords in reverse as well. I think that right now you're kind of at a point, Scorpio, where you don't feel like continuously explaining yourself in a situation with someone. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Three of Swords reversed, I feel like somebody doesn't have their heart open to you. And here's the thing, right? If somebody's not going to be open to hearing you out, open to understanding you, open to putting their heart out on the line for you, they're not going to be listening to what you say. You know, this is the energy maybe where you feel like you're kind of communicating to somebody, could possibly feel like talking to a brick wall. But remember, it's like if people are going to choose to not want to understand you, not want to hear you, it's not going to be what happens. They're not going to hear you inevitably. So I think here for you, Scorpios, you're like, I'm kind of at that point where I'm tired of wasting my time communicating how I feel if somebody else here isn't going to be open to it. And looking at the outcome being the King of Pentacles here just says, it's like, Scorpio, you're tapping into your own energy saying, listen, I know where I stand, I know what my truth is, and I'm going to take comfort in knowing how I feel. And if the person I'm dealing with doesn't want to hear me out, they don't want to listen to me, they don't want to work with me, then I'm going to continue to work with myself. You know, this is the comfort about being comfortable with yourself and not having to worry too much about another individual here really being invested with how you feel and what's going on. It's like at the end of the day, if you don't want to try, then that's completely on you. So I definitely get that feeling here, Scorps, where it's like you've tried to explain things to somebody, but if they're not willing to listen, it will be one ear and out the other. And it's like, I'm not going to continue to waste my time. And understandably so, for sure. All right. So take that if it resonates, Scorps. Leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really appreciate you. Okay. All right, Team Scorpio. So happy birthday, by the way, guys, as well. All right, y'all. We finished up our water. We're now jumping back on into our air signs and going into the air. Let's have a look here at the Aqua gang and see what's going on here, baby. Messages coming on in here for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on for our Aqua baby today? Message is showing up for Team Aquarius in your next 24. Thank you, Healing Hearts. I hope you're having a fantastic day here as well. Thank you so much. All right, Team Aqua, we're getting about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look. Overall energy for you is going to be the Hierophant. You might be connecting with the Taurus. Taking a look at the current energy, we have here the Hermit in reverse. What you're dealing with, Aquarius, we have here the Ten of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Two of Wands in the reverse position. So let's take a look here and see what's up. Aquarius, you got a Hierophant here and a Hermit in reverse. You know, I kind of feel here for you guys right now, it's like you're jumping back into some sort of commitment or some sort of routine. I actually feel like it's a routine more than anything. So for your next 24 hours, you might notice you're getting back into a routine. This could be about like, hey, I want to make my commitment again to like regularly go to the gym. I want to make a routine again to do something for like a health regimen. Something of that nature feels like that's what's showing up here for you. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think that you might have regretted maybe stopping some sort of regimen or some sort of routine. maintain. So the Ten of Swords reversed here says, I don't want to stop it, but this time I want to remain faithful or remain committed to work on something that's inevitably going to meet some sort of goal or bring you to some sort of specific goal. You know, looking at the outcome here, Two of Wands reversed. Right now, I feel like Aquarians are saying there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I'm trying to get from point A to point B. So you have a plan in mind. You have a goal in mind. You want to continue to stick to it. So you could be getting back into some sort of goal here and really going for it and crushing it. And I love that for you, you know? Sometimes we can fall off track of the certain kind of goals that we desire to achieve, but it doesn't mean that we can never go back to it. So I see you going back to something here that you've wanted to do, that you set out to do once before, and you're ready here to get right back to it again. And Team Aquarius, I actually like that a lot for you. So whatever your goal here may be, crush it. Put the effort in, stay committed, you know, be in that disciplined type of mentality. And there's nothing here, Aquarius, that you cannot achieve, okay? All right, Team Aqua, I love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Really, really appreciate you. So we finished up our air signs. We also finished up our water signs. So we're going to be hopping into the fire signs here next, guys, okay? All right, baby. So jumping on into our fire real quick. Kat said, Ant, what is your day job? This has been my job full-time for the past 5 years. So YouTube has been my job this entire time, okay? All right, guys, going on into our fire. We haven't touched base, I believe, with the Aries yet, or have we? No, we've done Aries, didn't we? I think we're on Sagittarius now, if I'm not mistaken. Don't mind me, guys, as I'm incredibly exhausted. Did we skip a fire sign, if I'm not mistaken? We got Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Libra. I think we did skip a fire sign. Let me know, though, guys, in case I'm wrong. Because I believe that we did Leo. I know that. But did we not do Aries or Sagittarius? Let me know real quick, guys, if you can. Because I don't know if we did. Hold on one second, y'all. You got tired, Anthony, right now. So let me see. Let me see. Pisces, Leo, Taurus. Yeah, I think we did accidentally skip the fire. So I'm going to have to double up on the fire signs and then I can hop on into the rest of it, right? Yep, no Aries and no Sagittarius. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here at the Ram fam. We'll look at Aries real quick, and then right after Aries, we'll do Sagittarius, okay? All right, so let's jump into Ram fam and see what's up, right? What do we got going on here for Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here for Team Aries, please? In the next 24 hours, hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Team Ram fam, maybe about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's going on. What do we got showing up here for Aries in the next 24 hours? All right, Ram fam, what's going on here for you? Overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Wands. You could be connecting here with a fire sign, like an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got a King of Cups, what you're dealing with right now. We got here an Empress in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for the Ram fam is going to be the Queen of Cups in the upright position. So Aries, let's have a look at your next 24 hours and see what is up. Now, we got a Knight of Wands here paired with a King of Cups, so I do get the feeling here for you that you could be deciding to kind of move in a different way towards how you communicate towards someone. You know, looking at what you're dealing with being the Empress reversed right now, this can be representing that you've been noticing there hasn't been much growth between you and somebody else. So I feel like the way you're like communicating towards someone, the way that you're trying to be around this person is you showing up in a much more loving way. It's like, okay, I don't want to be in a weird space and I don't want to be in a stagnant place with someone. So I want to go ahead and show up in this very loving and very positive energy. And I actually kind of get the feeling that this is like family related Aries, where maybe you're trying to like mend a relationship with a sister, with a brother, with a mother, with a father, whatever the case may be for you. It's like, I want to show up with love and I want to move forward with love. And I'm going to be the kind of that person to initiate that so that we can go forward in a positive way. And I feel like it's going to be reciprocated. Looking at the outcome here being the Queen of Cups here represents that the other person you're connecting with here reciprocates that love with the person you're dealing with, okay, or with you as well. So yeah, for any Aries peeps that are watching, it doesn't have to be family related. I feel like for probably most of you it will be, but it could be a lover. It could be a friend maybe as well that you're deciding to say, okay, I want to kind of bring more love to the table moving forward because we've experienced a stagnant point of our relationship. There's been a lack of growth, but I want to come in with a lot of love and as much love as possible so that we can move in a better direction. So I feel like you're leading that and you're initiating that. But regardless though, definitely take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, Aries, but I appreciate you coming out here so much nonetheless. I do feel like you want to really come towards someone with much love and, you know, move in a much more better place with them, okay? All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Now, guys, I know we didn't do Sag either, so I'm jumping into Sagittarius in a second. Heather, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You said rest soon, per Heather Ann. Not your mom, but I'm a mama of many. Understandably so. Thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate that donation. Helps out so much more than you know, so thank you for your kindness. And oh yeah, I will be getting my rest on after today's daily reading. So, all right, let's get back into it, baby. We're going to jump back into the fire, and we're going to take care of the Sagittarius peeps. So let's see what's up, man. What do we got going on here for the Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for Team Sagittarius? Hey, Marlene, happy Halloween for you in the next 24. All right, Team Sag. Let's go ahead and get ourselves here about one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully, all is well. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Moon card in the upright position. You could be connecting with a Pisces for some of you. Taking a look at the current energy, we have here the Four of Pentacles, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Nine of Pentacles, and then taking a look here at the outcome for Sagittarius is going to be the Hierophant in the reverse position. So, Team Saggy, let's go ahead and get it popping and see what's up. Now, I do want to mention, you might be dealing with a Taurus, you could be connecting with a Pisces too, but Moon card here and the Four of Pentacles. I do feel like you are withdrawing from somebody because you're picking up a little bit of a weird emotional vibe, is what I'm seeing so far. You know, you got a Moon card, which is emotions. Four of Pentacles, that's going in recluse, that's withdrawing. So I feel like you're kind of withdrawing because you're feeling a weird vibe with somebody. You know, I don't think that you're making I don't feel like you are bringing it to this person's attention. Like Nine of Pentacles says, you're just doing your own thing, Sagittarius. You're not making any sort of situation out of this right now, but things do feel kind of weird between you and somebody else, I think. You know, looking at the outcome here being the Hierophant reversed, I feel like as of right now, you're kind of choosing to maybe pull back from somebody and maybe not talk to them. You're kind of just feeling out the vibe of what they're bringing to the table, but I definitely think I can confirm for you that somebody's energy and behavior is a little bit off and a little bit weird than what you're actually used to. So you could be noticing this showing up between a close friend of yours, a lover, your family, whatever the case may be, but somebody's energy most certainly does feel off. And I think that it has a lot to do, maybe more so with something they're going through personally. I don't know if that weird vibe, let me clarify for you, I don't personally feel like that weird vibe has anything to do with you, but let's take a look and see if it's about them or if it's about you. So let's clarify here for Sagittarius. Is the weird energy this person's bringing to the table having anything to do with Sagittarius, or is this more so something here that has to do with them? We have here the Nine of Wands reversed, we have here the King of Cups, and we have here the Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, it has nothing to do with you, Sag. I think it has everything to do with the person you're dealing with. So I would just say if somebody's in a little bit of a weird energy or a weird vibe, I also expect here too that this person's weird energy and vibe is going to clear up more than likely in the next few days, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. You know, if you're kind of taking a break from them, that's totally understandable and fine. But just to give you guys that clarity, I don't think it directly has anything to do with you. It's all about maybe something they're personally going through, and I do feel like you can expect their energy to get kind of back to normal moving forward into the next few days. So do keep that in mind, guys, okay? All right, Saggy. Love you guys. Thank you for coming out. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, but I appreciate you being here nonetheless, everybody, okay? All right, guys. So we touched base with all of our water signs, we touched base with all of our air signs, and now all of our fire signs. So going on into the last zodiac sign here of the night, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be the Virgos, but let me double check since I messed up earlier. So we did Capricorn already, and we already did Taurus, so it is going to be Team Virgo. So let's go ahead here and get it popping, okay? And please do let me know, anybody, if I've missed any other sign, please do let me know. I'd appreciate it. But Team Virgo, let's hop into it and let's see what's up. So, by the way, Virgo, 111 viewers in the chat the moment I got to your reading. 111 can signify new beginnings, new starts, fresh starts. So really cool to see that show up for you. But let's see what's up, man. What do we got going on here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Virgo in the next 24 hours? Let's go ahead and see what's up here, baby. Starting out with the overall energy for you, what do we got? We got here the Ace of Wands in the upright position. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look at the current energy, Knight of Swords in the upright, what it is you're dealing with, Two of Cups in the upright, And then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. So Virgo, let's get it popping and see what's up. Now you got an Ace of Wands here paired with a Knight of Swords. I do feel like for many of you, you are pretty much at a point where you're enjoying something very much. And I feel like you're communicating that. For example, I'm kind of picking up on a vibe here of Virgos who have met somebody new. And this is the energy of texting them a lot. And you're like, I really enjoyed our time together. I feel like I have a lot of fun with you. It's super passionate. It's cute. I'm not going to lie. So I do think that some Virgos who are watching, especially if you're single right now, you're really getting comfortable with somebody. You're getting to know somebody. You're catching a vibe with them. And I actually think that the two of you are on the same page here with the Two of Cups. Like feelings are definitely showing up between you and this person, Virgo. And chances are there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You're probably more than likely moving towards a relationship here. You know, looking at the outcome being the Two of Pentacles reversed, you and this person are close. You and this person enjoy each other's company. I think it's inevitably tying into the both of you maybe giving this a chance here and getting into something romantic. So I think single Virgos here may not be so single moving forward. It kind of looks like a special someone is here, and I think that things are starting to align in a more of a romantic and a commitment type of way. So you can probably expect to see that soon if you can tell that this is resonating with you. If this is not about love by any means necessary, I think that some Virgos may start to note that you're getting closer to what you've wanted. I think you're starting to see that I'm on the path of what I desire to have, but I can finally now see what I want in my grasp and in my reach. Remember how I mentioned I saw 111 for you, which represents new beginnings. You have an Ace of Wands here, which is a card that represents new beginnings. So maybe Virgos that are watching here are starting to see, hey, that thing I've been working so hard to achieve, I can see it. It's within my reach. You're getting closer and closer to getting what you've wanted this entire time. Maybe it's something career related. Maybe it's something like a personal goal or task related. But guys, you can see it within your reach, which is so wonderful and fantastic, which means you're so close to it. It's like inevitably you are getting what you want here. So stay the course, stay on your path. You are so much closer to getting what you want at the end of the day. All right. So I love that for you, Virgo. It's that energy of like, oh man, I could see it. I'm right there. It's within my reach. I'm about to have it. So I think you're aligning here to what you've actually been wanting. And that's really exciting for you. So I love that, Virgo. Sick, man. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Virgo, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you, baby. Okay. All right. And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out to the daily reading today. Love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your support as always. If you did enjoy today's video, definitely feel free to drop a like. Helps out a lot more than you guys know. Of course, for any of you guys who are new here, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. I would be more than happy to welcome you in here to the Soul family. So thank you so much for those of you that do subscribe in advance. I wanted to mention here as well for everybody too, personal readings are still available. So if anybody wants a personal reading this week, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below. Be happy to take care of you if you wish to book me. Also coming up tomorrow, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for November 2023. Your videos will be posted on the channel. So feel free to check around tomorrow at like 12:15 through 12:45 Eastern Standard Time. Your videos will be uploaded and posted. So stay tuned to the Earth signs for your November reading. Okay. All right, guys. I love you all. Really appreciate you. If anybody can hit up the timestamps in the description below, I'd appreciate that too. Speaking of which, literally Marlene just instantly commented them. So Marlene, thank you. Really appreciate you. Thank you for helping out. It really is such a big help. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I love you. Have a great and fantastic rest of your day. Happy Halloween to you all. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love and have yourselves a good one. Peace.